welcome back to Acres of Clay. If you are new to my channel, I'm Rhonda, and today...
And I'm Mackenzie.
Today, we've got Mackenzie here because she's bumping the table. We got Mackenzie here today because she was gonna give the guys some haircuts, and, well, the guys aren't in, but she also needed to use our printer.
I just had a few cupcakes. Like maybe 5.
You did not.
I did. I had 2 before you got down there, and then I brought 3, and then I fed 1 to Daisy. So I think I had 6.
They're leftovers from my bake sale that I did. I had them in the fridge in the garage, and she kind of disappeared. I thought she was in the other room, but I went down to the garage, and there she was with a cupcake in her face. How did the craft sale go?
Well, what do you think?
Well, I already kind of talked about it last time.
Did you show video?
Just a little snippet.
Oh, I didn't see that video.
Oh yeah, you should watch my videos. So we did fairly well at the craft sale. She did the craft part, and since I'm not super crafty,
well, you are.
I did baking.
She made dish towels.
I should get you guys. Hold on, you guys keep talking.
People didn't seem to like her dish towels, or they were probably like, oh, these are just too beautiful for me to take home. So they would look at them, and they would, like, you know how we have our table set up, and they'd go and they'd feel them, and then they'd be like, nah, I don't need these. And you know what people would do with my soap? They would literally stand there and smell every single kind of soap, and then they'd be like, well, we don't need to smell good. And then they'd just walk away.
Yeah, not everybody needs soap.
Well, a lot of people do.
So I made these little dishcloths, and they were a pack of 2, and I crocheted them.
Like hand crocheted.
Yeah, like
time
hand crocheted.
Consuming. And we even put our little logo on them, and people still were like passing us up.
Most people don't know what Acres of Clay is, so.
Well, some people need to realize what it is.
So I have Christmas colors.
I like these ones.
I have just beige color, light colors. I have an assortment, you guys. So this thing's full.
Like, I mean, how cute are these? When you go to a craft sale and be like, wow, she did this. Don't you buy crafts at craft sales?
Some people don't. They just go for looking.
Yeah, so people did a lot of looking.
What I'm going to do is put these on my Etsy store somehow. So hopefully by the time you see this video, I'll have some of these posted and listed somehow. Maybe Mackenzie can help me with that.
I don't know if I could.
But yeah, it'll be on my Etsy store. Both of our Etsy stores are in the show more box or the description below this video. You just click show more and scroll down a little bit. It'll say Mackenzie's Etsy store, or
yeah, it'll say Cream of Clay or
something, or Acres of Clay Etsy store. So you can find it there, and that's how you buy our merchandise.
Yeah.
Mackenzie sold soap, and she sold a lot of soap. So
I did?
I sold like maybe 4 or 5 of these.
Yeah.
She sold over 100 bars of soap, so she did very well.
I made almost 400 bars of soap that I brought to the actual craft sale. I ended up selling just over 100, so I did good.
You did very good.
But I thought in my brain, I was like, I have to bring all of this because we're probably gonna sell out. Because I've never been to a craft sale, so I was like, oh man, people are just gonna be swarming. They're gonna like.
They were.
They absolutely were.
They were.
But most of them were swarming, so that way they could just smell the soap.
Yeah.
And so.
You did very well though. I do think for her first show, craft show, she did very, very well.
I think I did. We also we sold. Seth came along, and he was like my salesman, and so he was like stopping people and be like, hey, have you ever heard of Cream and Clay soap? You better give it a try. And Where was I going with that?
I don't know. He sold a lot of soap for
Like,
her.
wants
to say hi.
Hi.
Daisy has been exploring the farm today. We let her outside. Well, she didn't want to come in when she first got here. So, oh, she stinks now. She's been by the cows.
Okay.
So Kevin took her for a walk by the new shop, and she didn't want to see the new shop. She wanted to see the cows. Oh, you gotta get down.
Yeah.
You don't like, she's not a cuddly dog. She likes to be on the go.
Yeah, but that's what you get. Oh,
So yeah, your dish soap I thought did really well.
Yeah, I actually got a little crafty this year, and I made an all-natural dish soap. It's like a hard dish soap. It's not liquid, and you use like your brush.
Yeah, let me show you.
Yeah, so it's like a big round puck you can get in like 2 different sizes. There's like a small size and then there's a bigger size. And you use...
I'm using the bigger size, and I have it in this little soap dish tray. It's kind of stuck in there at the moment.
Do you feel like it's good?
Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It smells good. That was actually...
So I just take a little brush, a little hand brush, or you can take your rag.
Yeah.
Get it sudsy, and it soaps, it like foams up really nice.
Yeah.
So I've been using that for the dishes, and I think it does a good job.
Yeah, if you wanted like an all-natural alternative to like Dawn dish soap, this would be a really good...
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was a really
And
big
it's soft
seller.
on your hands.
Yeah, that was a really big seller that we had at the sale too. So that's something that will be put on my Etsy page now too. So I will have my whole holiday collection of all the Christmas scents that I have made in the this past month, so that I've been slaving away on. I think I have 20 new scents, and then I have 4 different scents of dish soap coming on to Etsy as well. So
Lots of fun things.
lots of things. If you want Christmas gifts or like stocking stuffers, now would be the time to snag it, because my soap does go really fast.
Yeah.
So
Because she does have it for sale in other places
I
too.
do.
So
Yep.
locally.
yep. So
Yeah. Christmas gifts, stocking stuffers.
what
think
do we
about
have?
your family
Like
and friends.
6 weeks before Christmas?
I don't know.
I think it is 6 weeks.
But anyway, I went to the post office and I got a package. And I thought I would open it. I've been painting. Can I open it with you?
Yeah, you can
Okay.
open it.
We always love to hear from you guys. Whether it be a letter or...
Oh, what is this?
Read this card just quick.
Okay.
Thank you, Sue. She sent us some homemade crafts that she's been working on. And there's one for each of us. So there's one for me, one for Mackenzie, and one for Abby.
Very
this
nice.
one is, I believe it was for
Hey, we
Abby.
were just talking about dish towels.
I know, hers are different. Look at this. This is a dish. This is a dishcloth.
Hey,
This is a scrubby. I've never made a scrubby. I know my grandma has.
These are so cool. This
Maybe my
scrubby,
mom
I'm gonna
has,
use
yeah.
this cleaning.
This little truck, she
I wonder how she
crocheted this, obviously. And then that one's yours. She got the teddy bear, and I got a little chicken. No, a rooster.
Rooster.
Oh, that's cute. Thank you, Sue. And I know it's a little bit early in the season for doing Christmas cards, and I was gonna mention this maybe in a later video, but I thought maybe this is a good time since I got this card. But I was thinking about doing Christmas cards to the first 25 people that send us Christmas cards. So, and if
really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So if I get a lot of interest, maybe I'll do more than 25, I don't know, maybe 50. But if you send me a Christmas card, and it has to be before Christmas, because I gotta be able to get it to you before Christmas. I'm not gonna send them after Christmas.
After Christmas. Be like, here's your Christmas card, and it's January 5th.
Yeah, I don't wanna do that. But yeah, if you're interested in receiving a Christmas card from Acres of Clay, then send one to our P.O. Box. And our address for the P.O. Box is also in the description or the Show More box as well. You can find it there. So, yeah, that would be fun. I don't normally send out Christmas cards. If you are interested and you want to send Mackenzie or Abby a Christmas card, Abby and Ethan, they all can send it to the same P.O. box, and I can just distribute it to them whenever. They can just get it from me, so that also works.
Stop over.
You stop over a lot, so
I do.
just come and grab it. Now she has a towel, so perfect timing.
Yeah, I
To
can
take that home.
take it home
and decorate for Christmas already.
It's not even Thanksgiving yet, so I need to wait just a little longer.
Yeah.
You haven't decorated for Christmas yet. You still have your pumpkins out.
I know. It's not Thanksgiving yet, so
No.
I'm not going to decorate for Christmas.
I
yet.
don't even have that many Christmas decor things.
I don't either.
I have a candle.
So
And-
if she wants some Christmas decor for
Well,
Christmas.
that's what I asked you for Christmas.
I know.
Yes.
I haven't gone Christmas shopping.
Oh, you might want to get on that.
Thanks.
Okie dokie, I need to give a haircut. So,
Okay.
thank you all for watching our video. I hope that you will try some of my homemade goat's milk soap. I would love it and appreciate it if you supported us in our small businesses and help them grow. If you continue purchasing, we'll continue making. Also, if you guys are new here, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. My mom always has some pretty good movies, videos, some good shows.
Every
Every
week
week.
on Sunday.
She has a new show. Oh, okay. You say it. I'm done. I'm done. You're gonna have to put a blooper in there or something.
Every week I put out a new video, usually Sunday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so you can check it out then. If you subscribe, YouTube notifies you when I put out new videos, so it's
there you
pretty
go.
easy.
Yeah, now I've actually got to do some haircuts. I wonder where Dad is, and then
They're working in the shop.
Sanders needs a haircut really
Yeah.
badly.
Okay, you better get at that.
Okay, all right, toodles. Till next time, we are out of here.
Hi,
Hi. About to see what we're doing?
I am. See what Sanders is doing. What are you working on?
I don't know.
You don't know? Just doing what they tell you to do? Nice welding. It's not up to your standard. Oh, why? What's going on?
Different rod.
You would like a different rod? Why don't we go get some?
I did, and I got the wrong one.
Oh. Sydney's got electric running to that outlet up there, and we put an outlet up there because we got a light up clock from the seed company. One of the seed companies that we use is called Channel Seed, and we got a little clock. So Ethan's getting things together to make it work. It needs power to run the light bulb. You never cleaned it as far as getting the bugs out of it. There's a stink bug in it.
Stink bug ain't letting it go, or what? Cobwebs. Oh, cobwebs.
Cobwebs in there. See, there's cobwebs. That's how old it is. Ew.
Ethan's an expert clock repairman.
Oh yeah, he knows what he's doing. Ew. Spider web. Look at all this. That's a lot. Wonder how long it was sitting in their
Well, it's
storage.
made in 19...
What?
It was made in 2020, I think.
That's their new logo, isn't it?
No, it ain't.
It's not? Oh. There's a bug in this one. It's an old stink bug. No.
Now you can be an insectologist.
A what?
An insectologist.
Yeah.
And you got all these dried old bugs.
Yeah. Lovely.
It's working now.
Does that need to be cleaned? Looks like it. Oh.
I clean stuff.
How about Dad's shirt here? Hanging conveniently.
See, look how I put stuff in certain spots so this can be used.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
Don't bring it in to get washed.
Nope, I can just use it.
Is this what you're using? The 6011s.
Yep.
He doesn't like them.
Well, they don't leave. That's kind of, they don't leave quite as nice a way.
What do you prefer?
Well, 6013.
6013?
They leave a little more, just a rougher weld, rougher looking weld.
Why is that?
It's a different composite of metal. Did Sanders tell you what he's building?
No, he doesn't know.
You don't even know?
I'm not fixed.
Well, this,
Thanks.
so these are the subframe for the hydraulic door that we're building. And this was actually turned upside down, but the one on the other side, if you come over here, is actually setting the right way. Don't mind my tool shelf. I was using it as a
Cotton bench?
well, they call them sawhorse. There we
Oh.
go. Using that. So what this is a 6x6 tube, 1/4 inch thick, and this tube is what's going to set up against the 6x6 that's right there along the wall, or the opening in the wall. And all these 6-inch channels that are welded to the side are going to be bolted to that pole. So this tube is 18 foot long, and then Sanders is in the process right now. He's welded these on, and right now he's working on the hydraulic cylinder pivot points. So this here is where our hydraulic cylinder is going to hook into, and this cylinder is the cylinder that's going to push the door open or close it for us. So that's what we're working at. This is all 4x6 tubing. This is all tacked together, ready for Sanders to weld her up. So Sanders likes doing that. And then when we get done with this, we're going to put that tube right there is going to get welded to the top of this. From this side, what Sanders is working on right now. So, some of you have asked about why we're going with a hydraulic door. I'm kind of excited about it because I've never used one before, and we're putting one together. I think it's just kind of something that we can do ourselves. And I just kind of like the concept of it, that you get the door outside of the building. So when they open up to the outside, versus a overhead door has to open up into the ceiling. And then you lose light, or actually that space up there, the doors. So you got to change your lighting and everything, where this will keep the door outside of the building. And then that's kind of why we're heading that direction.
So it also would cause shade for if we have a piece of equipment sitting out here on the, will be concrete.
Yep.
It will be shade for that if we're working in the sunny morning hours, because that's the east.
That's facing east. And yeah, that'll be shade, and it could potentially, rain-wise too. It gives you another...
Like an awning almost.
Awning, yep.
But then we have to also be careful, even though we don't get much for east winds, I would think that would be a concern about the wind.
Yeah, some people say wind, but this door, it's going to be heavily built. The door itself is going to be out of 2x4 steel tubing, which is over there in the stack.
All that.
Yeah, it's on the bottom there. So, no, I'm kind of excited about it. The hydraulic cylinders are sitting over here. So there's actually 4 cylinders. They come from a local business that we picked up. But yeah, if you look at the cylinder, they're a pretty heavy cylinder. They're 4-inch by 99, I believe. So we're kind of way overboard on the cylinder size, but I want a nice heavy door because we're spanning 24 foot and 18 foot tall, 18 and a half foot tall.
Very good.
Very good. And
What's he doing?
Now we're working in here. You might be wondering. So this room here is the utility room, and we're working on putting in the cross members for the ceiling. Because if you look in the other room here, you can see the cross members for the ceiling that will screw the steel to, and that's what we're doing in here right now. All right, let me grab my drill.
Getting the door framed up. This is a huge door.
The big door?
Yeah.
I think the biggest door, I think the one the company has ever made is 35 by 120 of this.
Wow.
2 cylinders, open the whole thing. So
That's as big as you know of?
I know of.
Oh.
We're getting this framed up, the actual subframe, which is these 6x6s.
I already showed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is where the cylinder is going to set. And now we're framing up the connection, the door, and where to connect the cylinder to. And so we just got done with that.
So how are you you're gonna put, it's gonna be a steel,
Yep.
like barn steel on the inside and the outside, and you can have insulation in the middle.
In the middle, yep.
So how do you attach the steel?
Well, let me
this.
slip in there a minute.
All right. Over here?
So we have these 4x2 aluminum. And we're gonna put them, we're gonna put these every 2 foot. Every 2 foot.
All right.
Every 2 foot. And then we'll screw the steel into these.
Into the aluminum.
Into the aluminum.
Okay.
So the steel frame is basically just the outer, the main structural frame. These aluminum then we're gonna fasten to the steel. We're gonna weld on an angle iron and then screw this aluminum to that angle iron, and then we'll screw the steel to that.
Wow, that's a lot of work.
It is?
I don't know. In my brain it is, because you can't just weld the
No, you
aluminum to the steel.
No, they have to be bolted.
I see.
So, yeah, so this is the layout, the the structural frame of the door, and then we're gonna put in the aluminum, which is for the steel to actually mount to, pull the siding, I guess you'd say. So yeah, we got the cylinders. So you got to picture this door as being tipped up against the wall. So the cylinder will mount in this here, and then we got to take a cylinder mount. It's going to be about right here.
Okay, because how long the cylinder is.
Yeah, for how long it is. And that will, so the cylinder will push from up there against the door. So either pull it against this frame or push it out.
I guess I have to wait and see how that works.
You're gonna.
We'll keep you guys posted as the progress is being made.
You sometimes.
I need a visual.
Yeah, need a visual. It's coming together good. So right alongside the opening of the door, we have to mount a power unit, a place for the power unit to run the hydraulics for the door. So that's what Cindy was just working on. He's putting insulation up. We're actually we put 6x6 poles in the wall. So we screwed in 6x6 blocks. And then we're going to lay steel over it. And then we're going to take right there the 3x2.
The littler ones?
Yep, these here. and we're gonna mount the pump to it on one side, and then we're gonna lag these right into the wall, so the pump will sit on its own little shelf. So that's how we're gonna mount it. So
That's a good idea.
Yep. So these are good heavy tubing, and it should hold.
Here comes the camera.
I'm getting warm.
I'm getting cold. What are you up to?
Fiddling.
Fiddling? Is that with anything shop related?
This is, I don't know. I'm looking at, I gotta build a controller for that pump. So figure out what I'm doing. I think I might reuse a couple of the buttons I got from the original. Somebody gave us a pile of stuff, control panel stuff, and I'm gonna try to reuse like a push button and an up or down.
Oh.
So we'll see.
So that's his pile of stuff that he's working with right now.
Yeah, this is part of it.
So we've kind of got the door over here figured out, at least one of them. You want to walk us through that?
It's kind of, do you want to do it with it hidden behind the cart?
That's fine.
We ended up building a couple counterweights. It's two big heavy chunks of metal.
So what did you build them out of?
They're all big, pretty much a 6x6 tube that we welded plates top and bottom, and then a hook.
Oh, they're full of concrete, right?
They're full of concrete, yep. So we weighed out what
How much
the door
weight?
weighed, and then pretty much did the same thing on that.
Oh, we gotta watch out. So
The door weighs 287 pounds, and even that out with that. And surprisingly, we really didn't need to adjust it. It just seems to work. But we ran, I don't know how well you can see it, but I ran 2 support brackets to average the weight out. And the reason we
way
ran,
up here.
yeah, we ran 2 drums. So like a normal garage door, the normal drums are there.
You might want to walk right up on the deck and just show it.
All right, we go.
okay.
You want to go up? Mom?
Yeah. We'll go up.
Well, here we are on top of the deck. Okay.
Going up the steps.
So normal garage door runs this set of drums, the one that goes down to the door, and then you run springs in the center usually. What we did is, I'll explain why we did it, but I ran center bracing, inside bracing here, and then I used another drum which then goes up, so the weight is being carried off of pretty much the header here, the wall. It's being braced with a big 2x4, 2x3, 2x4? I think it's 2x3.
Yeah.
And a couple pulleys back down to this weight. So the reason we did this, I really wanted to just simplify it and go straight up off of this over down to a weight. The reason we did this, and there's multiple ways we could have done it, but was so we could drive it off of our opener. So the opener just turns the shaft. It doesn't have to, because it's, in a sense, I'm going to take these tracks and slice them here and have it continue up.
You
Go
are?
up pretty tight with the ceiling.
We're working on the ceiling.
We're getting there. So that kind of hinders mounting an opener. So we wanted to drive it off of the shaft, and to do that, that was kind of our workaround. We spitballed a bunch of ideas. It works, so I don't know.
So this is the big weight.
Yeah, it looks heavier than it is. It's 140 pounds still, but
140 pounds, and this cable can handle
this
it?
cable's breaking strength is 1,700 pounds. It's, if you cut that in 5 for like a continuous load rating, it's 340. So we're not even getting close to what it's pushing. Same with the pulleys.
Oh, those pulleys?
Yep. So I ran a aircraft cable around that as an insurance policy of, all right, if those pulleys rip out or something,
Okay.
it would land on that.
On that, all right.
And I mean, each of these crimps are rated for 90% of the weight of the cable. So I just did 2 for the sake of doing 2.
Okay. Safety first.
Safety first. I'm toying around with doing a tether, like welding a tab onto this and doing a tether off. I don't know yet. They don't really move that much. We pulled them away from the wall and we're like, I want to swing or really hit the wall, they really don't do much. So when they're going up and down, but
All right. Maybe
that's what I
we
got
could.
here. You know, watch it from up here.
Sure. Eventually, these will be.
Once we get our ceiling in, what
Oh.
we're gonna do, I think, is box out like a cavity in the ceiling here for this. The big thing is
Okay.
we wanted the weight to be carried on top of the trusses and on top of that header. So that's why we went on top of everything. It's all laid down in, and being that's close to that, most of the weight's being carried by the wall. But
I see.
and we have a main pole right here, so.
Yeah, that's a good thing. So
Okay.
the door don't open all the way just yet because
No.
the track's not finished.
It will if you don't cut stop, because I don't have the.
Oh, we
I
have-
don't have the. I have the bottom limit set. I don't have the top
So
limit.
lay down there. He's gonna push open up.
And it holds itself. It does all the things.
Stop.
Okay.
Hello.
Whoa.
So yeah, the door holds its own weight. It's balanced properly.
Yeah, those things don't even move.
No, they're just. And that's the thing.
It's
like,
just hanging
I would
there.
be a little bit more concerned if they were jerking around. But they twirl us.
It does twirl a little bit. What, hon?
Cranky.
Oh, the opener is running. I don't even know what to show y'all. There's so many moving parts.
It's not designed to be wall mounted. It's wall mounted.
It's all mounted.
I should actually go up there. So that's a story.
Very good.
So yeah, eventually I'm just going to take the track and probably do this and have it carry out and get nice and tight.
Okay.
Because it's counterweighted, I've got to have the weight on this all the time. I can't have the door get any lighter, per se. I can't have it come off and get lighter by carrying the weight horizontally.
Oh.
So it does, we're just going to do that, and that'll keep the weight on it. For the most part, it'll be fine. But
Thanks for the update.
Yeah, time to do number 2. So
Yeah, they have to work on this one next. But I think they're going to work on the ceiling actually today. It's kind of a cold day, so it's a great day to work inside. Here's an upper view. Here's Sanders' new project. He'll probably tell you about it all in one of his videos on his channel. But he traded this Dodge Dakota for his 4-wheeler, actually. He traded it. So this is definitely a project. We'll see how it turns out. There's a lot wrong with it. So thanks for everyone for watching, and we hope you have an amazing day. We will see you in the next video. Take care.